guys, this is Ashwin from Mystery Flames. Many love to visit temples, travel to mysterious places, and would like to explore nature, culture, and its heritages. In today's video, we will know the mystery and history of Sri Anantapura Lake Temple located at Kerala. Have you ever heard about the vegetarian crocodile? Yes, you heard that right. There is a vegetarian crocodile, the only one in the world. It lives in the lake of Sri Anantapura Lake Temple. It is very mysterious to know about the crocodile that has break the law of nature. In Sri Anantapura Lake Temple takes place a very unusual phenomenon where a single crocodile lives in the temple lake. The name of the crocodile is Babia. By tradition, lake is inhabited by a single crocodile, and in the memory of very aged men, the present crocodile happens to be the third one they have ever seen. When one crocodile dies, another one mysteriously appears the next day. There is no rivers or pond nearby the temple where crocodile exists. The interesting fact of this divine animal is that it is a pure vegetarian and only eats the temple's prasadam, which is fed to him by handlers or pujaris of the temple. The crocodile is very friendly and harmless to human beings. It is believed that the presence of crocodile in the lake around the temple reminds one of the well-known stories of Gajendra Moksha in Bhagavata Puranam. This temple is vibrant with spiritual power of Lord Vishnu located near the northern end of Kerala in Anantapura near Kumbla at Kasaragod district. This temple is known to be the Moolasthanam or original source of Sri Ananta Padmaswamy temple in Trivandrum. As we hear the name Ananta Padmaswamy, the pilgrims are reminded of the Puranic symbology of Lord Vishnu resting on serpent Ananta floating in the Shira Sagara. But this is the only temple in Kerala where the deity is depicted as seated on the divine serpent Ananta. The specialty of this temple is that the temple is surrounded by a lake, making it the only lake temple of Kerala with crocodile. The history behind the temple is that while sage Vilva Mangalatha Swami was doing penance in the holy spot, Lord Krishna used to visit him disguised as a mischievous little boy. One day he did some prank on him while the sage was doing puja. The angry sage admonished the child and pushed him with his backhand. The Lord became angry and upset, then turned into a divine orb and hastened through the cave that appeared mysteriously. A divine voice echoed saying, "Now if you want to see me, come to Anantakade." Then the sage realized that the boy was none other than his own Lord. It is said that the sage also ran into the cave following the orb and reached the seashore searching for Anantakade, and at last reached a place which is present Thiruvananthapuram, where he had his divine vision of Lord Vishnu. It was at this spot where Sri Ananta Padmaswamy temple came up. On the northeast corner of the lake, there is still a big cave with small pit, which now has parallel presence of water in it, which is considered to be the sacred Tirtham or holy water. So this is the story behind the temple being the Moolasthanam of Sri Ananta Padmaswamy temple of Thiruvananthapuram. I am very excited to visit this temple. What about you guys? Comment down below your views. For more interesting and mysterious content, like, share and subscribe to Mystery Flames.